Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Monday, May 20th, Major League Baseball slate. So for our Monday, we have a pretty full slate here, 12 games. We have a makeup game that we're getting in as well. So quite a full slate today. If you're new to the show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we do fade or follow 4 teams, and that's the games we will bet in. Dodgers, Cubs, Orioles, and Royals are the 4 teams we fade or follow. We will give you some other plays we'd probably look at in the other games as well, but those are the 4 teams in the games that we will be in. We only have 3 of those going today as the Cubs are going to be off for Monday on this one. But let's get you into this full slate of games here. So first game up, let's see here. It looks like 9:21 out here in Phoenix, 12:21 Eastern time. So day baseball is around again. We've got a couple day games actually. So makeup game here for Padres Braves. They're actually going to have a double header as well. So they're going to split double header. They'll play this game at 12:20 Eastern. Then they have another one at 6:20 Eastern. First game up, starting pitchers Dylan Cease versus Lopez in this one. Cease has pitched extremely well, except for the last time out. He did get rocked a little bit. Cease does have that tendency. Once in a great while, he'll have just a bum game, so to speak, in this one. So I don't know if he'll have 2 in a row. He's pitched well, though, for coming over from the White Sox to the Padres in this one. If we're playing this particular game, let's give you the line roughly here. Padres, and let's see, on the road, obviously, here. So Braves are a $1.20 favorite in this one. We would play it with the Padres here, take just a little over plus money in this one, and roll with the Padres here. Total of 8.5. Sounds about right, roughly. I think game could go 8-9, something to that effect, like total score in that one. So, but do like the Padres here. Plus money. Also, see, you might, if the line on the plus 1.5 run line isn't too bad either, probably another possibility for you there with the Padres. Next game up, 12:08 out here in Phoenix, 3:08 Eastern time. We've got White Sox Blue Jays. So let's see, Fetty going against Barrios in this one. Both offenses struggled to score quite a bit. Blue Jays did put up, a 5 spot on Sunday. Barrios pitching, he has went from a guy with under 1 ERA to almost a 3 ERA over the last couple starts. So he's been giving up some runs in this one. The White Sox still struggle to score. The Blue Jays have struggled to score all season long, except for some outlier games. But normally they're 2 to 3 runs, and unless it's one of those outlier games where they score 5+. But those come very few and far between on here. White Sox have started to score a little bit more. To be really honest here, plus 1.5 runs with the White Sox, money line with the Blue Jays, but it is a big number. Almost a $2 favorite there would probably be the way we're leaning in that particular matchup there. All right, so next game up. We've got 3:10 out here in Phoenix, 6:10 Eastern time. Mets, Guardians. We got Miguel versus Lively in Cleveland in this one. Line is a total line currently. Guardians about a $1.26 favorite. I'm a little surprised it's not a little bit more there. Total 8.5. The Mets struggled to score. They had a series against the Marlins, where they put up some runs over the weekend. But normally against better pitching staffs, they tend to struggle quite a bit here. It's a low number. I'd definitely be interested in laying it with the Guardians on this particular one here on that one. So. All right, now we'll get to, the next game up on the board. 6:40 Eastern time, 3:40 out here in Phoenix. Brewers, Marlins. Brewers get beat up a little bit by the Astros, as the Astros have seemed to turn it on here as of lately. Ross versus Weathers in this one. I'll be really honest with you. Do the Marlins scare anybody? Not really. So Brewers only being a $1.36 favorite on the road. Here, we're definitely late with the Brewers. Also interested in that minus 1.5 run line as well. Weathers hasn't really pitched well at any point in this season, so definitely looking at the Brewers in that particular matchup, money line and on the run line. So next game up, 3:51 out here in Phoenix, 6:51 Eastern time. Red Sox, Rays. Tanner Houck and Bradley for the Red Sox going against Bradley and the Rays. The Rays have struggled to score offensively. They are challenged, no question about it. They seem to have like maybe 2 guys in the lineup that are consistent. The rest of the lineup, not so much. We'd be looking to the under actually in this game, and under on the Tampa Bay team total as well. Total is around 7.5 in this one. Game about a toss-up, so probably look to the total under this game here. So next game up, 4:06 out here in Phoenix, 7:06 Eastern time. It's going to be Mariners-Yankees, first game of the set here. Gilbert pitching against Stroman. Gilbert's pitched well. ERA's been down just barely over 3. Stroman, if you've watched our show at all, anytime Stroman's been pitching, we're just going to tell you to bet fade Stroman in this one. And we're going to give you the same thing again here. Mariners did grab one game against the Orioles. In that one, just couldn't put up enough runs. The Yankees lineup, though, is not as consistent as the Orioles one, so maybe they can win a 3-2 game here. But we do like the Mariners plus money and this one on the money line. We'd also like the plus 1.5. It's a little juicy around minus 200, but that one there as well. Also, the total at 7.5. This is I don't think the Yankees are going to put up monster runs like they did in the last series. So we would roll with the Mariners in this one. Money line plus 1.5 and probably that under 7.5 total in that game. Next game up, 4:41 out here in Phoenix, 7:41 Eastern time. Royals, Tigers. Royals come off the sweep of the A's, as they should. Tigers coming to town now, a little bit better team here. Walker pitching versus Olsen. So pitching matchup favors probably, even though Olsen's 0-4, his ERA's in the 2s, Walker ERA closer to 5. Offense you trust more would be Kansas City in this one here. And to be really honest, some of the hitters have really good success. A couple of them we're going to be following here are going to be with the Royals on the Royals side here. We're also considered Perez as well. So batter prop, we might have another guy to add, but currently we've got the 2. But we do like the Royals in this particular matchup. So let's give you those Royals-Tigers bets. Royals money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals minus 0.5 run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Mikel Garcia, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Bobby Witt, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. The other guy is Perez off the Tigers that we're considering adding. I see he's 2 for 3 lifetime against Waka with the dinger. But that was in Detroit on that one. So we're going to contemplate that one tonight, see if we want to play that one. But definitely on these ones here. Royals money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals minus 0.5 run, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Mikel Garcia, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Also, Bobby Witt, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, 7:45 Eastern, 4:45 out here in Phoenix. We're on, let's see, Orioles-Cardinals game. Sonny Gray, Dean Kremer in this one here. Orioles hitting the road after that long homestand on that one there. Cardinals have been one of the most disappointing teams in the league, one just like last year. Sonny Gray had pitched really well to his last 2 times out and has just got shelled. So we're going to, I don't know if Sonny's going to be able to turn this around. And that Orioles offense definitely puts more runs across than that Cardinals offense for sure. The Cardinals are like a lot of teams that just struggle to get runs across. They'll put runners on base but can't get them home because of way too many strikeouts and guys that can't hit for any average or get a clutch hit whatsoever. We see it a lot here in baseball these days where they get runners on. They just leave all kinds of opportunities on the base pass to get anybody home and just can't get them home. So in this case, we're going to roll with the dog here, and the Orioles are not a dog very often. They're even money. Cardinals almost $1.20 favorite in this one. So we'll roll with the Orioles. Take them here in game 1 of this set against the Cardinals. Orioles money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Orioles over the team total. Orioles money line, first 3, 5, and 7 innings. And then Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman were on today. Gunnar Henderson, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. He had a monster weekend. See if he can continue it on the road here. Adley Rutschman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, Orioles, Cardinals. Orioles money line, +1.5, -1.5, -2.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Adley Rutschman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, Astros, Angels, 5:11 out here in Phoenix, 8:11 Eastern time. Astros have been on fire. They were on fire all weekend long, really. The bats have started to heat up a little bit for them. Detmer's going against Framber Valdez in this. We're not a huge Framber Valdez, backer, but in this one, the way the bats have been swinging for the Astros, we're going to have to lay the $2 favor here with the Astros and on the run line, -1.5 as well in that one. All right, then let's get up to the next game. And this will actually be the late game, and then we'll get to the second half of that doubleheader of the Padres and Braves. So 10:10 out here in Phoenix, 10:10 Eastern, 7:10 out here in Phoenix. D-backs on the road now, going out to face the Dodgers. Ciccione, the rookie, versus Yamamoto in this one. And Ciccione had a good couple starts to start off his career. Not so much lately. His ERA has ballooned up over 5. Dodgers have been trucking along, right? The Dodgers haven't been on no 10-game winning streak or anything lately, but they seem to win 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4 about every damn series anymore. Yamamoto's pitched well since that opening day disaster in Seoul for him. As he's 4-1 now with the ERA just over 3 in that one. The issue runs into is with the Dodgers is you're going to have to, in order to lay it on the money line, it's obviously going to be expensive. They're a $2.20 favorite roughly at the moment. Even on the run line, even money basically at this point. Total 8.5 in this one. It's Dodgers all the way in this one. Is the Diamondbacks, even when they've got their best pitching out there, struggled mightily against the Dodgers, whether at home or on the road. As they just can't, until the playoffs come, and then they seem like they just can't lose to the Dodgers, right? So we're going to roll it with the Dodgers here in this one. So Dodgers money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over the team total. Dodgers -0.5 a run first 3 innings, -1.5 front 5 and front 7 innings. And then so far, just Ohtani and Freeman in this one. Ohtani homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So one more time, Dodgers, D-backs. Dodgers money line -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers -0.5 a run first 3 innings, -1.5 front 5, front 7 innings. Ohtani, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Freddie Freeman, same thing. Homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. We might add another batter there, just haven't focused on anybody as of yet. So then the second half of that doubleheader, Padres, Braves, we've got Vasquez and Sale. Sale's pitched extremely well in that one. There's no lines posted yet for this game. I'm going to make this one really simple. I would not bet this game until I know the result of Game 1. Whoever wins Game 1 is going to lose Game 2. Expect a split doubleheader here. It is really hard to win both ends of a doubleheader unless there's just an immense talent difference. That's why I thought the Padres might get the first game, and Chris Sale's been pitching. Made the Cubs in his last start look like he was Cy Young in that one there. But we would split the doubleheader, so if you're betting Game 1, just wait to see what happens in Game 1 and then bet Game 2 basically the opposite way on that one. So we obviously have a lot of bets. So what's the easiest way for you to see those? We have multiple spots for you to check those out. So at the end of every episode on YouTube, in our comment section, there'll be a link to our Google Sheets, docs.google.com/spreadsheet, a bunch of other stuff behind it. You can see all of our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, what book we placed them at, then obviously the result once it's finished. You can also check out that same Google Sheets on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages. It's the same links, docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Make sure you click into there and check out all the results and all the bets that we got going on. Also, if you want to make life easy to find us, really easy to do, all you have to do is hit that follow or subscribe button, depending on which social media platform you're watching us on. And we'll be in your subscription or your subscribers tab or your followers tab once we drop a new episode of Bets. And if you want to make life even easier to find us, make sure you turn on those notifications for TikTok, YouTube, and all the other social media platforms out there that we're on, that you're following us on. And you get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of Bets, give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets, and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.